That's the power of the nature. Today I'm going to talk about shadow work. I'll give you my views, then I'll drive towards Vancouver while talking about this type of spiritual stuff, new age related stuff. Let's see the waterfall. Okay, so I'll take you into a journey and let piece of some people, some new agers who are still lost, because I want to put this thing aside. Okay, actually let me check out the ocean here. So once I piss few people off, then it becomes clearer, like less viewers, only those who resonate with this concept I'm going to share. Check left, check right, nobody, no train coming. Okay, so this is a ferry terminal for a small ferry that take workers to a new plant, like it's under construction. It's a construction site just across. Okay, let's see. If you're not from this area, like Canada, this might be something new to you. Yeah, this is Howe Sound, sort of a ocean inlet, and not far from here they are going to build an LNG, like a liquefied natural gas plant. Okay, so I had I saw what I needed to see. That's a big rock. That's another big one. 700-meter big boulder, like 2100 feet above sea level. One monolith. Checking mirrors. Okay, no train. So this is to piss off those impatient ones. So first step in my video, get rid of the audience who's not patient, who is looking for short videos, quick answers, quick fixes, or recipes. Yes, those is like I'll give you 5 steps to fix your fucked up life. Step number 1, put your head in the toilet. Step number 2, flush. No, sorry, step number 2 was wipe your mouth. Okay, so that's I'm not one of those giving you steps. Let's see, who's coming, not coming. Hey, so entering the okay, so oh, I hit some potholes, like it was like hydroplaning. It was some weird feel. Today I had carburetor ice on the engine, and I could see drop on power, and I thought, ooh, it's kind of dangerous. Let me clear the ice. Then yeah, everything was okay after that. Only certain people get what I'm saying about carburetor ice. and the dangers of lack of power. Okay, so did you lose your patience? Okay, bye bye. Because I'm telling you, lots of people who are struggling, are hurting, and are seeking healing. Okay, let me put my face. Oh, fucker! That fucking idiot! I'm not getting mad, I'm just making fun of it. This is for those who are too sensitive to my language. Hey, this is me. So let's get rid of those like impatient ones, those too sensitive. So if you are one of those who fell into the new age stuff and you're still struggling, like you're 10 years into different techniques and you keep falling for different modalities and healing methods and all this stuff, and you actually paid to get some training how to heal yourself, or you went for Reiki and stuff, and you are like $20,000 less money into your bank account, but you're still in the healing process. Okay, I wish you good luck, because the healing should be almost free. What did I say? Healing should be almost free. I mean, you just need to invest into proper food, proper stuff, or a good lifestyle. Hey, I'm merging. You should be polite. Yep, I'm on right hand side, right hand drive steering wheel. So I need to kind of look at different type of mirrors, and the scenery it's spectacular. Depends. I drove this road for like 200 times or something like that, and yeah, I know everything and what to expect. There's some snow up on the mountains. Back to my topic. Okay, so let me see. I spent 7 minutes of your time trying to filter the ones who are not meant to listen what I'm saying. So I'm going to talk about shadow work, and I will give you my perspective. Today morning I did watch, as out of the curiosity, one of the very famous YouTuber, a new age person. It's a beautiful soul, I would say, but very hurt. I mean, she's a good-looking chick. She is in her maybe 40s, 50s or something. But there is lots of hurting. But she is teaching, she is coaching. She does. She has her online business. She's posting a lot of good content. But I disagree with this idea, this concept of shadow work. So I'm not into New Age. I was just curious some years ago, and I realized who is joining that type of community, or what type of personality profile fits that type of community. And I did look into my own mirror, and I realized, nope. It was in my search. I almost got into New Age, almost. I mean, I do respect a bunch of their findings and the concepts, but some of this stuff gets deeper into almost witchcraft. I have to state that, and lots of witches doing all sorts of rituals under the umbrella of New Age, and under the different terms they use. They kind of cover what they do. what they actually do, which is it's witchcraft. And like I said, I studied this one from some distance, and even recently, well, myself, I have a curiosity, but because I was subscribed to a bunch of these channels, like I said, to study, to analyze, to look from outside the box, I still receive alerts and these messages from YouTube, because I still have I'm subscribed to those channels. And a few days ago I received from one of the YouTubers something about doing shadow work. I heard of shadow work, but what it is, I have some curiosity, okay. And then in one of the videos this person posted, it's a meditation. It's a meditation. People are required or suggested to listen to that meditation and pray to certain angels in order to get clairvoyance, to get wisdom and other some sort of new powers. And one thing that these new age gurus are selling is how to get powers and abilities. And I'm thinking, okay, who wants powers? So I'm going to be a little bit of not acid, how to say, might sound that I'm picking on the New Agers, but I'm just trying to give you some hints about these traps and the spiritual traps that are all over the place in the New Age community. While I was trying to look into that and approach some of the methods, I was like doing some baby steps with lots of caution. Because at the same time I was watching exorcists. I was very curious about exorcism and how to remove bad spirits and this evil fighting aspect, because it's part of my nature. I always recognized lies, evil people, always fought the evil, not just passive, avoiding the evil. I was actually getting into confronting evil people. So that's my nature, and I was very curious about, let me change the, very curious about this exorcism stuff, and I did listen to a bunch of exorcists, especially from the Catholic Church, to see if there is a common theme, if they use certain methods that make sense, or is just a bunch of voodoo stuff undercover, under some sort of a ritual done by the Catholic Church. Then I did look into the Orthodox tradition, then I did look into other type of spiritual traditions, and how people remove bad spirits, and even a bunch of Christian denominations have rituals like healings and deliverances, and I did look into that. I kept binging on this type of videos while I was going to church. So I'm not really a religious person, but I am a believer. So it's a different thing. Religious and believer are different things. And when I do believe, I have to make sure I'm not believing into some made up stuff. I'm just showing you the scenery here. And I learned from these exorcist testimonials and maybe online videos they post, I learned a couple of things about these so-called bad spirits and demons and this type of entities. And I started to connect the dots. And today I'm going to connect the dots about this shadow work. And I can talk for hours about this stuff, but I do have some limitation on my video memory today. Let me change the lane. Sometimes I stop right here at the ocean. It's another old ferry terminal, and I watch seals or sea lions and other things. Sometimes I come here kayaking or boating. Okay, so since I'm in my own lane, I can mind my thoughts and driving at the same time. So bad spirits, what they do? They hijack your intellect. So first they have to hijack your intellect, your thoughts, your thinking process, in order to use your body and manifest through your body. So bad spirits, as is known, so you can hear that stuff or type of concept through many the people posting online their ideas or concepts or beliefs. These spirits don't have a body, and they are agents of something. Could be agents of one God, doesn't have to be the source of the creation, but could be one God, like one of these deities that is God. There's different type of gods. If you look at the East Indian mythology, you learn more about that. So I can't say much about this. Even the Greeks have their 8 or 7 gods. The Romans, like Roman Empire, is known to have their own gods. Like different traditions. People worship certain gods. So let these people to go on their own lane. Okay. So certain gods use certain spirits to manifest. Certain gods of the dark. You can call those not gods, because we believe gods do only good stuff, but entities, demons of the darkness, are very interested in using any means to act on our planet and steal some power. So every time you worship one of these demons, you give them some of your power. Some people even orgasm in order to give some power to this type of entities in exchange for powers. So demons have their own powers and abilities and intelligence that humans don't have. But demons need something that humans have. Oh, look at that, it's getting nicer over the ocean here. Ocean is green. And lots of people do trade. Some people worship to different deities, different spirits, in order to get something. But generally it's an exchange of, let's call it energy, the power of your thoughts. And lots of New Age, especially witches, they know that. They want, let's say, intuition. They want clairvoyance. They want to travel to another spaces. And they have to learn some tricks. And these tricks come from different spirits. One of the New Agers recorded a video a few days ago, which I did watch because, like I said, I'm one of her subscribers. She said, I stopped connecting with entities. So that's in her video. So she stated she stopped connecting with entities. And she's also in a video, in a more detailed videos, said she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that ritual, she doesn't do that ritual. So she was teaching New Age stuff to her viewers and clients, because she also she teaches courses. And now she said, I stopped doing that. When I did look at her face, I analyzed her face, I realized she still struggle a lot, because I can sense depression, I can sense spiritual attacks, I can sense spiritual struggle. It's easy to recognize. Probably the psychologists who work in the field, they once they see the person, they look at the posture, they look at the speech, they have their own clues. I developed my own clues, and I realized, okay, she went through some troubles, and maybe she was told by her mentor, because she said that she has a mentor. Maybe she was told that, you should stop doing that because you got some bugs. But in the meanwhile, in the process of teaching these people, these New Agers, gurus and teachers, they teach hundreds of their clients. I don't know, not everyone has hundreds, but some are very big on YouTube. And they teach hundreds of their clients how to do certain type of rituals, which they don't call rituals because they don't want to fend off or scare the viewers or their clients. They say, yeah, you should do this, you should do that. And like I said, there is one who has a meditation that requires the viewer, the listener, to worship certain angels, and I'll touch that one in a bit. And people follow by the book because people love recipes. They want to be told what to do. People have no self-control, no self-leadership, and they expect someone to hold their hand and show them step by step. Like when you go flying, you need to learn. You want to learn flying, and you need an instructor to hold your hand. Otherwise, you get hurt in the process, and you destroy the airplane. Same thing with these people. They are concerned that if they don't do it right, they may get in trouble, or they don't get the results. And it's true, if you don't do it right. But how do you know if your teacher is not teaching you some poisonous stuff? And to get back to what I was saying, so this person with the meditation is one of the angel, is a fallen angel. I just learned on Wikipedia who is this angel, which is mentioned into the meditation. The people are supposed to worship to call this angel name. It's a fallen angel, and that fallen angel they call to get clairvoyance and intuition. And the fallen angel is described as one who was cast out from the heaven by God because giving humans forbidden knowledge. So that's why this angel was cast out from the heavens. So it could be just a mythology, some legends, or we don't know. But if it's true, why why people would talk to angels if this thing about angels and fallen angels is not real? So why people would call angels into their meditation and ask for powers? It could be true. Maybe these angels are real. Maybe this cast out from heaven angels, it's something that has some truth in it. And like I said, there are practices and ways of worship to these fallen angels in order to get powers, because it's, like I said, it's known from the millennia, thousands of years ago, that these fallen angels shared their knowledge, forbidden knowledge, to humans, and the humans were doing stupid stuff, like using this forbidden knowledge as a shortcut to get power. You get power, but you need to evolve your spirit so you are worthy, and God will give you such powers. But people want power and quick results right away. I'm almost done with my recording. Shadow work. What's shadow? Shadow, it's about your dark side, your dark spirits that got in your being while doing something or while under stress. And it's known that this shadow start building up in the childhood. So during times of fear, people get attracts bad spirits, and these bad spirits stuck to these beings, to these humans, for their whole life and suck their energy, causing these people to be to not advance in life, to have trouble, to get into bad relationship, bad jobs, all sort of stuff that leads that person to destruction. So this shadow, it's made of bunch of bad spirits that are meant to destroy, like a parasites. If you have a bunch of leeches and fleas on your body, it'll lead you to destruction, get you weak till you get sick. Same thing with these spiritual bugs. And shadow, that it is. So in order to get rid of your shadow, you don't talk to this shadow. Or one of these so-called experts say, oh yeah, it's good for you to scream and be like express your rage. Yeah, probably is good to release some of that stuff, but you can have sex and you can release some of that tension, maybe different, or go for a run, or go to gym, or do something like that, punch a wall or something, but not express rage to enable your one of the bad spirits that's part of your shadow. So shadow work is not supposed to be done the way this new age people describe, like yeah, you talk to yourself, yeah, you talk to your spirits, and you ask your shadow, what do you want? What I don't know, I had no words what to say when you hear these people teaching their audience, which like in the thousands. When I look at this woman, she has like 100-something thousand subscribers. If she could talk to so many people and maybe a quarter of those people really believe everything she's saying, these people get into more trouble, because once you talk to these spirits, you enable those spirits, you acknowledge these spirits, you give them powers. That's the way you give a spirit power, by acknowledging the spirit in your life, by giving him or giving it your mind focus. If you focus on spirits,